Hey everybody, this is Ryan from Sailing Freestyle. In today's episode, we're going to turn this heap of a mess into a functional workshop. So yeah, this is my, I'm not sure if we've been in here before, maybe a few times before you've seen my little setup here. Not much of a setup. It's basically, it used to be my fishing, hunting shack where all my fishing, hunting stuff would go. And then I started working on the boat, and then all my boat project stuff kind of ended up all over the place. And I started storing things here and throwing things there, and it just got way out of control. But anyways, the idea today is to clean all this up. I got some new toys, and I want to make this a nice, functional little wood shop, metal shop kind of project shop. And I got some new stuff that I want you to check out too. But first things first, we need to clean this mess up.
Yeah, we are cleaning up this stuff.
Man, I am pooped. I just spent all day cleaning this freaking shack. But I think we are at a good ground zero. This is, I kind of let this alone. This is where I tie flies, or at least I used to tie flies. I haven't done that too much anymore. Still got all my fishing rods on the wall. Got my fly rods. I got a lot of fishing rods anyway. But this is not the fishing and fly tying and shooting channel. This is the Sailing Freestyle. Look at this filthy ass t-shirt, man. I'm gonna have to order a new Sailing Freestyle t-shirt. You should too. Anyways, I digress. So all that's kind of keeping the way it is. I got everything pretty much stowed nice and neatly under there, freeing up lots of space. So now I got lots of counter space here. I kept that big TV because that thing is stupid heavy. This side here, we freed up all this counter space. I started putting some tools and stuff underneath there in some 5-gallon buckets, shop vacs over there now. Yeah, and I cleared up all this floor space too, swept it up all nice. So it's really nice and clean and tidy now. Here, so basically, I was on vacation the last 2 weeks, and sitting around doing nothing for 2 weeks. I ended up kind of messing around with my phone, and one place I end up when I'm messing around with my phone is the dreaded Amazon app. And well, I swear, Amazon makes it a little too easy, I think, sometimes to buy stuff, because I went a little click happy and I got a lot of new toys. One of them was a WEN belt sander. So we got that in here. We got some other things in here. I got like a little apron and stuff. And we also we hit up a tag sale while we were out at the Cape, finding a cool giant ass Vise and this cool electric motor, which had like a bench grinder attachment for it. But the belt was really long, so we ordered a shorter belt. So I think we're gonna make a bench grinder out of that. That's gonna be cool. Picked up a few hand tools and that kind of stuff at the tag sale. I got a few more things in the house that I said I'd bring out that we're gonna set up all along here, and it's gonna end up being a nice little workshop in here, so we can get all of our projects done, all our boat projects done in here, in a nice, clean, organized environment. Not like it was before. As you saw, I looked like a freaking hoarder, like I belong on that TV show, Hoarders, Hoarding Freestyle. That's gonna be the new channel. Not anymore. Because now we're all spick and span and nice and clean. What do you think, Mom?
I love it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be sitting right here.
What did you say earlier?
Wow, it's really nice in here.
And
And I hate you because our house is messy.
see,
Cleaner than our house.
just want everybody to know that I'm gonna get in trouble. Come here. See, what my lovely wife doesn't realize is all you people, I'm doing this for you. Because all of the YouTube subscribers I have out there kept giving me crap about using the dining room as a workshop.
Oh,
And
do
they
you want to
said-
see the dining room right now?
Well, we're fixing the problem. And they said, how does your wife put up with you using the dining room as your workshop? So this is for my wife, and because of you guys yelling at me for getting it done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, look at that. I know a lot of you out there have been waiting for this moment a long time. Finally got myself a pair of safety glasses. Alright guys, what do you think? Pretty much this is what we got going on here. So again, we got this Leeson electric motor here at that. At this point I'm kind of undecided what we're going to do with it. I think I have an idea. Let's get back to that. Moving on, we got the WEN drill press. I've always wanted a drill press because I hate making, you know, holes with the hand drill, like in pipe and stuff like that. It's just a freaking hot mess. So we went ahead and we got, especially because you can't control the speed with that hand drill. It's all or nothing with it. This has got 5 different speeds, so you can get a nice slow speed for drilling through steel and that kind of thing. We also got the drill press vise that goes with it, also by WEN. So that's awesome. So you can get a nice slow drilling speed, cut right through that steel nice and easy. All the metals, man, that's gonna make my life a whole lot easier. We also got for the finesse cuts, you know, those nice intricate little weedy lines, a scroll saw. I've never had a scroll saw before. Pretty excited about this. I always resort to the hand jigsaw, which doesn't really do that great of a job, so it'll be nice to have a scroll saw for those kind of things. Then we got the WEN 1x30 belt sander. Mean little belt sander. It is small. It is kind of a small little belt, only 1 inch wide. But that thing can sharpen up a blade nice and easy. It can sand wood real quick. It comes with 1 belt, but you can get a bunch of different kinds of belts with a bunch of different grits depending on what you want to use it for. But yeah, that's a nice little belt sander. Pretty cool. We didn't flip on the scroll saw, did we? There's the scroll saw, like that. Has a little work light, and it's got this little air puffy thing that kind of blows sawdust away. I'm not sure how well that works, but there you go. So yeah, brand new drill press, brand new scroll saw, brand new belt sander. And here's what I'm thinking. I got these 3 beautiful machines here, all right? And then I got the Leeson over here for a bench grinder. I think right now I'm going to hop on Amazon and I'm going to go ahead and order a WEN bench grinder. They're super cheap, and I'm so impressed with these 3 other machines by WEN that I think it was like $44 or something like that for the bench grinder. For 44 bucks, I mean, you can't go wrong. It'll be a brand new bench grinder. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some finer grit wheels on that and use that for kind of the finesse little finishing touches. And I'm going to use this as more of a beefy, meaty grinder, really take away a bunch of material kind of a thing. Maybe I'll leave the wire brush on there. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and order that WEN bench grinder right now. And by the way, guys, links in the description for all these machines. If you think these are cool and they're going to work for you, hop down to the description, click on the link to Amazon, and get it yourself. And if you're not a Prime member, I'm not sure if I can hook you up. I'm going to look into this, all right? If you're not a Prime member, click the link down there, become a Prime member. I'm going to press a button right now, and then 2 days later, that bench grinder is going to show up at my door, all free of charge, because I'm a Prime member, and it's completely worth it. So if you're not already a Prime member, become a Prime member, and check out some links below to see if you can become a Prime member yourself. Amazon is the only place I get crap from, because it's quick and easy. Click a button, you get your stuff 2 days later, and if you ever have any problems, like I can return any of this stuff right now to Amazon, no questions asked, they just give me my money back, because the return policy is so awesome. So the other thing we need to make sure we do is all these are capable of being mounted directly to your workbench. So we are going to go ahead and do that, but we're just going to wait for that final machine to arrive before we do that, so we can kind of situate everything and make sure it's exactly where we want it to be. And then we'll either screw or bolt them right through the workbench, so all our machines are nice and steady and secure. So yeah, that's where that vise will be situated. And yeah, I got some other ideas for over here too. Hey, there we are, just like that. The magic of YouTube. We got our WEN bench grinder to kind of complete out the array of tools on the bench now. However, the other thing we got today, and I don't know if you can tell, but I'm sweating like a pig because it's humid as hell out, and I've just been busting my you-know-what cajones. Getting this into the shop here. Was able to get some scrap from the scrapyard, a hunk of railroad, and some railroad spikes and stuff, and I also found that stump lying on the side of the road. So I grabbed that. It all worked out perfectly. Now I got a stump, and now I got a makeshift anvil. And I'm going to secure that anvil to the stump with some of the railroad spikes that we got to go along with it. Alright, kind of a few updates here in the shop. It's been a little bit, still kind of working on it. The railroad track anvil wasn't working out the best. I tried to whack a few things on it and just to kind of test it out. And the surface is just too round. So then I started kind of grinding it down, and I said to myself that it's going to take forever to get that whole thing flat. So I went back to the scrapyard and I actually found this nice piece of metal, super heavy. So we're going to throw that up on there as the main working surface. Still use the track as more of a rounding tool. But anyways, that's the idea here. So we got the track off. Those nails, man, those railroad spikes, they stick in there pretty good and they're hard to get off. So I had to cut them and then pound them back into the stump to get back to ground zero here. So that's what we're doing right now. Alright everybody, it's now time for today's Patron Question of the Day. Today's Patron Question of the Day comes from Stargate Pioneer, who asks, when are you taking freestyle offshore? Now something tells me there's an actual definition for offshore, which the answer to that question is going to be absolutely never. Boat is just not built for kind of offshore cruising. However, inshore, kind of like coastal cruising, bouncing around from, a couple miles here and there from one port to another, absolutely, 100%. And actually, stay tuned guys, because I did do just that last week. Me and my buddy, we took freestyle out on the big boy waters for the very first time, out in the saltwater, Long Island Sound. We went from Branford, Connecticut, over to New Haven, Connecticut. Technically East Haven, but now we're splitting hairs. Anyways, so you gotta stay tuned to see that whole adventure. It is definitely an interesting one, and definitely gave me a lot of experience that I probably need, and it definitely opened my eyes to that. You're just gonna have to stay tuned, alright? I'm a little behind on these videos, so we're looking at probably 1, 2, 3, that'll probably be the 4th video coming up. We got this video posting today, then I'm gonna work on another video where I'm installing, what the heck am I doing, the transducer for the chart plotter, so I know depths now, so that's coming up in another episode. And then I think an episode after that we do stern rails and a bimini top, and then after that is when we hit up the Long Island Sound, because I wanted to get all that stuff done before I did the Long Island Sound, because it was all stuff I really wanted to have completed before we did that trip. So that's the answer to your question, Stargate Pioneer. Offshore, technically, no. Inshore, saltwater, kind of coastal cruising, absolutely. We're actually, we're even looking to keep the boat on the water full time next year. Possibly on the Long Island Sound, although it's looking really expensive on the Long Island Sound. So it could be more Hudson River. But we'll touch base on that a little later. So anyways, stay tuned. It's actually, now I'm starting to ramble. Sorry, this is just what I do. You guys know it. But I actually took a week off from work, and I'm calling it the 2018 Sailing Freestyle Sail Week. I'm going to try to make it an annual thing, so every year, probably at the end of the summer, I'm going to have an official sail week where I take a week off from work, and I can focus on doing nothing but sailing all week long. So that is coming up. So stay tuned for that. Now it's time to get into today's Facebook fan photo of the day. Alright, today's Facebook fan photo of the day is coming from Ken Steinman. Ken has got a 1988 McGregor 26D, so a 1 year older than mine. He's sailing in Lake Huron and is from Ontario. And I picked this picture because A, it's a MacGregor 26D and it warms my heart a little bit right there. And B, look at that sunset, man. That is just a really nice picture of a MacGregor 26D. Out now I'm looking off the camera because I'm actually looking at the picture. I'm going to post it over here. So I'm going to pretend I'm looking at the picture over here. So yeah, man, look at that nice picture of that sunset and that Mac 26D and that sunset. Man, that is amazing. I can't believe that picture right there. This big. Now we're going to get into editing tricks and all that kind of stuff. I'm just going to spare you that. So yeah, thank you, Ken, for posting that picture over on the Facebook group. Really appreciate everybody who's stopping by the Facebook group and sharing their photos. I got plenty of photos posted on Facebook now. It's starting to get hard to choose. I might just start doing it randomly, or I might just kind of pull things that are kind of tagging at my interest a bit. But head over to the Facebook group, click the like button or the follow button or something like that there, and that'll keep you engaged in the community there. And we all go there and we talk. And also, when you become a part of the Facebook group, that is going to give you the sneak peek to the future of the YouTube channel, because I make updates on the Facebook page in more real time than I do on YouTube, just because YouTube, it takes so long to edit the videos and that kind of stuff, and I'm too busy doing other stuff with work and trying to get some sailing done before it gets too cold. So it's just the whole process on YouTube. It tends to take a little while. We're on Facebook. I can just hop on there, shoot a little photo update, and make a little blurb. So if you want more real-time updates, head over to Facebook, become a fan on the Facebook page. Also on Instagram, check me out on Instagram. I also got an account there where I try to snazz up some pictures a little bit and post those there, again, a little bit more in real time. So if you're interested in that, check out those two social media sites. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for this episode. Sorry I went a little off topic from what I usually do on this channel, but I thought you guys would appreciate checking out my new shop here, because this tends to be a very project-oriented channel, and I think people that are fans of the channel are fans of getting work done, getting some projects done, and, you know, maybe you'd find this kind of stuff interesting and dig my new setup, and maybe interested in grabbing one of these cool WEN Power Tools yourself. And again, if you guys want any of these power tools, check out the description below. There's going to be links for all of them. And it's been probably 2 months now since I actually grabbed all that footage. So I've been using everything for a couple months, and they're all working out awesome. So I can't say what a difference it makes when I'm out there on the boat and I'm like, oh, I just need to shave a little bit off of this pipe to make this happen, and I can just jump in here and, you know, I got the right tool to do the job. So really working out awesome. Check out the links below. Also, I've been kind of dabbling, if you don't mind me, one more quick thing. Been dabbling in this whole t-shirt thing because I went to school for graphic design and everything, so it's kind of fun for me, to be honest with you. I like kind of playing around with designs and that kind of stuff. And I like making t-shirts for myself and kind of what I would dig. So I've been playing around with the t-shirt thing. In the last episode, I made a quick plug for the line drawing t-shirts that I did. A bunch of different line drawing t-shirts for a bunch of different sailboats out there. So if you got a boat, you want to rep your boat, check out those t-shirts. And I'm just coming out with some new ones, like a new line where I'm kind of picking parts of the sailboat, and I'm kind of turning them into these artistic renditions of those sailboat parts and kind of making them into t-shirt designs. So if you want, check out those links below too for those t-shirts. And as always, represent the Sailing Freestyle t-shirt too, because you dig the Sailing Freestyle channel. Alright, so yeah. Alright, I'm done rambling, guys. Thank you all very much for watching the channel and the video. Be sure to leave a comment, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and give me the big old thumbs up down there. Alright guys, till next episode. Peace!
Hey guys, if you've been enjoying the Sailing Freestyle channel, please consider becoming a patron by checking out the Patreon page through the links below in the description. Something as little as $1 a month really goes a long way in supporting the channel. And to all my current patrons, thank you guys very, very much. You guys are all awesome.